Good morning, sweet world, and welcome to the No Dunks podcast presented by FanDuel. It's, let me check the date here. Yeah, still Wednesday, February 11th, 2026. I wasn't sure if it was Thursday by now. I'm J.E. Skeets here in the Classic Factory, and alongside me, as always, Tass Mellis.
Podcast listeners, this is for you.
Next to him, it's my Top Shot hot boy, Commissioner Trey Kirby.
Ayo.
Ayo. And over yonder, making the magic happen, super producer JD.
Hello.
There he is. Here we are. Hello to everybody on YouTube. Hit the like button and subscribe. Podcast listeners, 5-star ratings and reviews. We are still waiting for the NBA to announce the Pistons-Hornets suspensions. So will that happen during today's live show? Right after we wrap it up? Will it even happen today at this point? Don't they play tonight?
They got to call it in. Come on, James. Come on, Adam.
Yeah, what's
Mark
going on?
probably involved.
Yeah. So we'll wait on that. And later today on this very podcast, we are going to hold our very own NBA expansion draft. Hence TK suited and booted, looking like the commish. You're running this one here today.
That's right. My dongle is showing, so you can tell that I'm connected to the computer. Shout out to Spot Track. We're going to be talking about some protected players. We're going to be making draft picks, and one of you gets to name a team.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Because we know Seattle will be the Supersonics.
Seattle Supersonics. I see we have maybe a Cobra on the thumbnail here.
Yeah, I went with Las Vegas Venom. I didn't create that. I saw that on the internet, but
You claimed Seattle going into this draft. Seattle's yours.
Yeah. Seattle. It's exactly the Seattle Super Skeets is what we're calling them. We're changing it from Sonics. But Tass will figure out what the Vegas team is named. We'll get to that later because there were some games last night that we got to address. Let's start with Wembanyama scoring 40 points in 26 minutes. Versus the Lakers. He wanted more, he said. He would have had more. He scored 25 points on 8 of 9 shooting before checking out for the first time with like 4 minutes left.
That was awesome.
In the first Q. It was the third highest scoring quarter in franchise history, trailing only Hall of Famers George Gervin, who had 33, and David Robinson with 28. But what a game here from Wemby, and it was a beatdown in Los Angeles. Lakers were not playing a lot of guys, but
No.
Wemby embarrassed them here in 8 minutes, and it was basically over.
Yeah, 25 points before you check out. The game is over. You mentioned the guys not playing. Everybody looking at, LeBron, Reeves, Luka. Ayton, a big one, just having a big body that wasn't there in front of him. But I blame Luke Kennard, who was playing in this game. I mean, the first possession on a fast break, Victor Wembanyama literally just, I don't even know what the word is. He just went through Luke Kennard, but it's not even through him because Luke Kennard just kind of got out of the way. Okay, now I feel great. Next move, a fantastic spin on Jake LaRavia. And then splash, 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 3-3-3. And then the numbers just kept going up. Actually, the next one was an alley-oop where LaRavia looked at Luke Kennard again. What are you doing, dude? Get in front of him.
Luke! Just get up there and challenge him!
No, all he had to do was hit Victor Wembanyama. You're obviously not going to get in the way of a 7'5" man and his hands up there. But his job was to hit him a little
Tag
bit.
him, yeah.
Like body to body. That's it. So blame Luke. 25 points to start this game. I mean, all the starters who weren't playing.
Yeah.
We'll get to Kobe Buffkin making his first NBA start in a sec, but that was where it started. They're not playing any big bodies. So LaRavia fouls out of this game in 18 minutes. Hilarious stuff.
Quick.
And Jackson Hayes couldn't stop him, and nobody could stop him.
Yeah, Wemby was aggressive looking for his shot. He scored 17 straight in the first quarter. The Lakers were also trying to play zone, and guess what? He could just shoot over the top of Luke Kennard. Not much of a challenge there, but Wemby in 2026, since the calendar has flipped over, 38% on 6 3-point attempts per game. The 3-point shot is coming around. It was a focus this year to do most of his damage inside, but as he has gotten healthy and gotten more comfortable out on the court, a little more space as well, he's really letting these threes rip. The Spurs have found a new starting lineup. Wemby, Fox, Castle, Vassell, and Champagnie. They sent Harrison Barnes to the bench. They're 3-1 with that starting lineup, a plus 13 net rating in pretty short minutes, but it is by far the most shooting they can put on the court. Like, Barnes might shoot a better percentage than Vassell in particular, but Vassell's got a much quicker trigger, gets the shots off right away. Champagnie, that's what he's out there to do, is shoot threes. So I think they found something that really works. You got to put as much shooting from the forward spots out there when Fox and Castle are your lead ball handlers, just because they're not necessarily the greatest shooters on the perimeter. So smart stuff from Mitch Johnson and a dominating win. The Lakers announcers were calling this all-star game type stuff and extended garbage time with 7 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yeah.
They're like, we're playing 20 to 30 minutes of basketball that does not matter.
Right.
And this is a team trying to win a championship.
Yeah. No.
And LeBron says they're not there. They're not at that level.
Right.
He said that obviously before this game.
Yeah.
And it's very true.
I also was watching the Lakers broadcast, and I thought, okay, we're going to commercial. We're going to show a replay of Victor Wembanyama. That's how desperate the Lakers broadcast must be. They're going to show it. They didn't. They got to do the Lakers thing, so they didn't show that. But that's how desperate it was. But the Spurs are cooking, as you said. That is going to be their starting lineup. Champagny, I think they ran a play from the first possession to get him a three, to get that ball moving around, because it's exactly it. So many shooters around Wemby.
Champagny. That might be a name that comes up later in our expansion draft.
Absolutely.
We might be fighting for that guy.
He's free.
Trying to draft him. Yeah.
And he's cheap.
He is very cheap. I wanted to get your thoughts on this. I saw Andy Bailey tweet last night. If you have a player score 25 in the first quarter, you should play him the entire second. I want to see some team meaningfully chase Wilt's 100. Should we have like a rule in place? If you do have 25 plus at the end of the first quarter, you're like, it's mandatory. You got to play the guy for like the entire second quarter, if not third quarter even.
Yes.
I like that. Yeah, there's something there.
You should.
But I bring that up because like we always talk about like Luka as a guy who could maybe like flirt with like Kobe's 80 plus or 100. That's like a whole other level. But he's done 70 before. Embiid, I guess, has gotten to that level. Wembanyama has to be now included in any of these conversations of a guy who could go for the insane sort of stats in a game, like 70 plus, let's say, because of the 3-point shot, because of the alley-oops, because of the pressure he can put on the rim. Add it all up on the perfect night in a competitive game. He also sort of has the MO, it feels like, to keep firing away and go for something like that. I mean, I guess I'm just getting at, will we see a 70-point game from Wembanyama in the immediate future here in the next couple of years? I would bet on it. More likely than not, I think.
Yeah,
right?
it's possible. He definitely is a guy who looks for his teammates to get going a lot of the time, so that would make you think that maybe he doesn't, but at the same time, he's absolutely capable, especially when you're throwing out guys that are too teeny tiny. When they threw Maxi Kleber out there, Kleber wasn't tagging. He wasn't hitting him either. He was giving him so much space for him to just, hey, you just scored, dude. Yeah, obviously you can shoot over you. You need to hit the guy. I was surprised that Kleber was out there. I thought they might be going to Drew Timme. Get him out there to just, because Drew Timme's throwing a body at Victor Wembanyama, but that was not happening in this game. Everybody they threw at him that was sad.
You're naming some ridiculous guys.
I know.
I mean, you can tell why Victor had 40 in as few minutes as he did. If the suggestion is maybe Drew Timme should be tagging harder. So the Lakers weren't playing this game.
No.
Yeah, all of their starters were out, basically. Even Marcus Smart and, like you're saying, Ayton were out. They didn't care. They didn't care to play hard.
Wemby joined Hall of Famer Patrick Ewing as the only players in NBA history to record a 40-point double-double in that few of minutes. 26 minutes or less. I guess Patrick Ewing has one of those on his resume as well. So Wemby joins that list as well. Crazy game from him. LeBron James didn't play in this game, as you guys brought up. His All-NBA streak came to an end last night. He sat out his 18th game of the season, making it impossible for him to reach the 65-game threshold required to be eligible for the league's annual awards. So LeBron has been named to an All-NBA team for a record-setting 21 straight seasons, and it ends this year, Tess, because he can't get there. How sad were you?
Not.
Oh, okay.
Were you? I don't know.
No.
It's 21 straight, a heck of an accomplishment.
Oh, my God. Will it ever be broken?
Yeah, that's a great question.
I don't know. Because two things actually have to happen. Well, really, three. One, you have to be have that consistent greatness for a stupid a long time, 2 decades with LeBron. That's the crazy part. Obviously, you got to stay healthy as possible as you can for a majority of your career. And then you also have to start making All-NBA teams
immediately,
basically right away.
Yeah.
He's making them in his second season. He didn't make it in his rookie season. Yeah. He's a All-NBA second team in his second year. So wow. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think we're ever going to see this again.
Yeah, and as a guy who came out of high school, so you got there super young, in comparison to that, yes, it would be difficult to do here if you want to be a crazy devil's advocate. You can say, well, they're going to take away the 65-game minimum this season, so maybe you can only have to play 60 games. But the biggest thing is just starting your career as an All-NBA and keep it going. It's difficult to do, 21. Heck of an accomplishment.
I will say that we're going to see 20-plus year NBA careers a lot more regularly.
Right.
Yeah.
So that makes the chances a little bit higher than you would expect. But I mean, it's year 23 for LeBron, and this is the first year where he's looked old, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And I think it's better for him to have his streak end on a technicality than any other way.
That's a good point.
Right,
I was
right.
disqualified. What was I supposed to do? I was hurt at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I mean, that's the thing. Would he have even made it if he, let's say, played 66, 67 games at the end of this with his sort of similar stats and the Lakers being decent but not elite? Would he have got squeezed for an All-NBA selection?
Well, there's a lot of guys who are going to not be qualified as
right?
well. So if he were able to sneak in, maybe he would.
Right.
But I mean, if you're stacking up seasons, he's not a top 15 guy this year.
Yeah, yeah. And to give you a little context, just the idea of like 21 straight, like Giannis is the next longest active streak with 9 straight All-NBA selections, but he's not making it, of course, this year. Same reason, he's going to be short on games played. And then Jokic is next with 7 straight All-NBA appearances. He's sort of on the edge of maybe not being eligible for the actual All-NBA selection too. He's already missed 16 games this season, so a couple more and he's out. So like 9 and 7, we're talking with a guy at the list of 21. Like they're not even
add
close.
up to LeBron's.
Not even sniffing it. The next closest streak to LeBron all time is Kobe, who did 15 straight All-NBA nods. So, yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think, at least in our lifetimes, we're going to see it again. Quick trivia question. You want to name the last time LeBron was not on an All-NBA team? Who was? Back in 03-04? Some fun names. The first team All-NBA 03-04, I think you guys can do. Gets a little more difficult after that.
Kobe and Duncan.
Correct.
Shaquille?
Correct.
03, 04, Ben Wallace.
He's on the second team.
Okay.
Yeah, because
You're
you
missing
got to
the
do it by
MVP.
positions here. 03-04 is MVP.
Dirk was probably a second teamer.
Third team.
Third team. Who's the 04 MVP? Not Dwayne Wade. He wasn't in the. He was in the NBA.
No, but he's not on these teams.
It wasn't Timmy. It wasn't Shaq.
Nope. You got a power
Kobe.
forward and a point guard that you're missing on
Kevin
the first
Garnett.
team. That's your MVP.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then your point guard, you have not named yet on first team All-NBA 03-04.
Jason Kidd?
Hey,
Yeah.
good job.
Nice.
Yeah. Does it help now that it is positionless to get bumped up a little easier? Maybe.
Depends on your position.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Any other names you want to try for the second or third team? You got Ben Wallace and Dirk.
Rip Hamilton.
No.
Was there another Piston?
I don't believe
they
so.
were good then.
No.
Is that a Tracy McGrady?
Yeah, he's on the second team.
How about Jermaine O'Neal?
Yeah, he's on the second team. Good pull. You got 2 more on the second team. One, this may have been the only All-NBA team you ever made. Okay, I'll give you a good hint. Think Garnett.
Sprewell?
No, wrong one.
Marbury?
Nope. I guess wrong one there. Sam Cassell.
Sam Cassell.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All-NBA second team.
Wow.
Crazy.
Surprising.
Mid-range was falling.
And then Peja Stojakovic, second team.
Nice.
And then the third team, you got Dirk, Ron Artest, Yao Ming, our guy, Michael Redd. And
Great year.
Baron Davis. That rounds out your All-NBA teams in 03-04. Last time
nice-
LeBron
that's a
wasn't
nice set
on
of
it.
guys.
Good job on naming the first team there. Any other thoughts on LeBron's streak coming to the end? No. Okay.
No.
Well, let's get into some of last night's other games. I think you got the scoreboard there, JD. We had the Pacers beating the Knicks in overtime. These two teams cannot play a normal game. It's incredible. We had the Suns beating the Mavericks 121-11. Rockets took care of business against the Clippers. Good start to the fourth quarter for Houston. They got the win there. And then obviously that Spurs game, which we don't need to talk more about. But any other takeaways, Tass, on a quiet NBA slate?
Yeah, I was just checking here online because we're talking about all NBA. We saw Stephon Castle go down yesterday with that pelvic injury. Haven't gotten an update. I don't know if
I
you
think
guys
he's
saw it.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it seems like he's all right. Yeah, as far as the Knicks Pacers go, hilarious to go all the way down into overtime where I thought Aaron Nesmith did an incredible job on Jalen Brunson. I thought he did it the last few minutes of the fourth, but Jalen Brunson was being Jalen Brunson. But in overtime, he was so spectacular, guarding him one-on-one, fighting through the screens. And then they said, all right, quick break. Nembhard, Siakam, go at him. Next possession, Nesmith back on him with a block on Jalen Brunson to stop him right at the rim. This game was fun.
This game was very fun.
39 lead changes. That's the most in an NBA game this year. It's a lot of lead changes.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun. Were the Knicks getting ready for Philadelphia tonight? Kind of, maybe. Partly, I think.
They definitely overlooked the Pacers. The Pacers are 30th in offense, and they gave up, 120 in regulation and then ended up giving up 137, and they just could not guard the ball at all. Like, TJ McConnell was lighting up Jose Alvarado, and they were showing Jose Alvarado's family every 3 plays. It felt like this guy played not the greatest game, but he was playing in New York City, so that was exciting, and McConnell took it to him. But just a disinterested performance, I thought, from the Knicks on the defensive end. No OG, no Mitch. Basically no defense for New York. So it was weird. Towns had, of course, the weirdest game of all time. 5 turnovers, fouled out on a moving screen, but also made the 2 biggest plays in the fourth quarter for the Knicks.
Yeah, he did. But right now we're in dumb cat season, I think, right now. When it comes to the fouls, he had been good there for a little stretch, and now like they're showing back up here where he gets, like you said, the one that fouled him out, that was like a dumb moving ball screen like 40 feet from the rim.
The cat special.
Completely pointless. Oh, yeah. Well, what else is in the cat special? Hooking guys as you drive to the net. He got 2 of those last night. He had a pushing a dude, a guard, sort of in transition, like gets his arm on him. Don't need to do that. Literally nothing is happening. You're not going to steal it. And then a classic push in the back. You know, okay, look, that happens on a rebound attempt. He had them all. Those were all cat specials, but oh my God, you're right. It was a hell of a play at the end to hit the 2 free throws. Like he drew the foul right at the end, like 2 left on the clock as they went and checked out.
That was a good call.
So he crashed the board. Yeah. It was a foul. Who got the foul? Was that Neesmith?
Neesmith,
I mean, he was trying to prevent. Like Cat was going to dunk it or put it in.
Yeah, why weren't the Pacers ready to get back on a made free throw? It looked like they just weren't ready for a quick inbound for the Knicks. You know what's coming. Shimon had a wide open 3.
Yeah,
to hit that shot. That was a great look.
Yeah.
But then Cat hits free throws and then is asking for MSG to give him some cheers. You see those free throws? Get up. Yeah, I don't know. He needs something, like you're saying. This bad Cat, he needs something to get him focused here. He's ready for the All-Star weekend, I guess. Or maybe tonight against the 76ers.
But it was a very entertaining game, and that's all these 2 teams do, it feels like, obviously, with last year's postseason and now this one. Because the Pacers, like, they had a bunch of guys questionable, maybe not playing, and I'm convinced they were like, no, we're playing the Knicks in Madison Square Garden. Let's go try and get, like, a rare win here or ruin it for them a little bit, because they gave some effort. I'm glad you brought up Neesmith. Like, he did play great defense, as well as you can. Brunson still had 40.
Yeah.
But, like, everything was like he had to work his ass off. It felt like for all 40 of those, just the ball pressure that Neesmith does put on, and especially with his size. But Brunson's so crafty and so good, he can still get to 40. It's just like pump fake, step through, under, bump, like nothing easy. Kept him in it, but man, it was fun. This was a very fun game on a quiet night there. Like I said, with only 4 games on.
Yeah, felt bad for Pascal and his missed free throw there, but he's never been an incredible free throw shooter.
No, especially this year, he's under 70% too, right?
Yeah, he's averaging like 65, I think.
On the year.
On the year, yeah. But overall, his career, he's definitely under 70.
Yeah, he's
overall.
Not great. You're right.
That's not his thing.
Guy that can shoot, yeah.
It's, wow, it is 75 for his career. My bad.
This year's bad, though.
Yeah, this year is 68%.
But he hit the big jump shot there down the stretch. Good game from him. Speaking of free throws, I guess, did you see the insane free throw discrepancy in the Suns win over the Mavs?
Yeah.
I had to do a triple check on this one. Dallas shot 44 free throw attempts in this game. That's a lot. Phoenix shot 9.
9 times.
Now, luckily for the Suns, they did shoot 25 more times from the floor, which was a big part of their win here. But that is a huge discrepancy at the line. But they took care of it. Like, they were a big, Mavs sort of got back. Suns took care of business.
This was a blowout, even though it's a 9-point spread. And it did come down to the wire as far as our pick'em goes, because that was a 7.5-point spread. This was a spanking by the Suns. A nice effort by the Mavs, especially Najee Marshall, I thought, to bring this team back. 31 for him, because he is, I think, their heart and soul of that Dallas Mavericks team. That is their energy. There's no doubt. But that was a spanker. Even though it's 9 points. Again, that was bad.
Dallas had like 20 points midway through the second quarter, and Phoenix was up by 31, and it was just a foul fest. And I guess, 53-point attempts for Phoenix means you're not driving all that often, but they are offensive rebounding, so they're in there. Certainly Suns fans were saying this is a conspiracy.
Because of the free throws?
Because of the free throws.
Yeah,
That's a ridiculous discrepancy
huge.
from side to side.
I like
Cooper had a cool dunk.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Yeah, that was off the block on the other end.
Great
too.
block
Yeah.
on a Jalen Green dunk attempt, and then the Cooper dunk kind of reminded me of Dwayne Wade on Anderson Varejao, where it's like you make a move before doing the big dunk. And look, he dunked on Dylan Brooks. It's not quite as impressive as a guy bigger than you, but still, dunks are nice.
Yeah.
That was huge.
And when you dunk on a curly-haired guy like Anderson Varejao, it just looks awesome.
Yes.
Because the hair goes flying.
And he fell down on that classic Wade dunk. Right?
Oh,
He
yeah.
stepped over.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
awesome. It wasn't as bad, but it was
Yes.
huge dunk. But Dylan Brooks, man, especially in the start of this game, first half, this guy was looking like old Michael Jordan with the post-up fadeaway jumpers that he kept hitting. He had like 3 or 4 of them from that one side, I guess, to the left of the basket or on the right side of the floor. Depends on what angle you look at it.
That's his thing.
That is his thing. Yeah, that's his go-to shot, man.
Yeah.
Good game from him. I don't think he's
Even
going
though,
to be named to
even
an
though
All-Star.
he missed plenty of threes, but he was all right inside the arc. Yeah, he was 10 of 16 inside the arc. Money. But one of 10 shooting 3. Yeah, he's not going to make the All-Star game.
No, unfortunately for him, he's Canadian. Maybe he would have had a chance if he was American. Brandon Ingram replaced Steph Curry for the NBA All-Star game. We learned that yesterday. Ingram averaging 22 points, about 6 boards, 4 assists, shooting 47% from the field in his first season here playing for the Raptors. He's played in a lot of games. You've brought this up before.
Yeah.
A guy who has been injured for the last couple seasons. Played in 52 of the Raptors' 54 games, and he made it. He got selected, which was surprised some people. We didn't have him at the top of our list when it came to names replacing
true.
Steph Curry on the American team.
But you mentioned the games played, and I think part of who he was thanking immediately when he gave his little speech of 2 minutes of thanking everybody was player development, the coaching staff. And he went into that and how they get him ready to play. And this is a drastic difference from his 18 games played last year to nearly playing almost every single game this season. But also thanking Glorilla, his girlfriend.
She'll be in the celebrity game.
Yes, she will be.
I did jokingly tweeted blessings to her for playing in the celebrity game. Maybe it helped here.
Maybe so. Maybe
Who
so.
knows? He's a deserving All-Star. He's on the short
He
list of these other
absolutely is.
guys. But what are your thoughts on BI getting in here?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. He, like you're saying, he was maybe near the top of our Eastern Conference snubs list, but he was not near the top of our overall snubs list.
Right.
To me, Harden has had a better season. He probably wants to go on vacation, though.
He probably did. Maybe they asked him.
Good.
Hey, man, do you want to
I'm
play
good.
in this?
But no, Ingram is deserving just as much as Harden is.
Yeah, the practices are, now that you say that Harden's going to go on vacation, I mean, they're probably just going to there's more time for practice for him rather than like 3 days at All-Star Weekend. Like, he hasn't practiced yet.
Yeah.
And I know he doesn't practice.
He's like, I know what we're doing. What are we supposed to do? Score? Yeah, I got that. What do you want me to do on defense? Don't worry about it. I'll be out there. I'll try and get in the way. This is fun, though. Brandon Ingram's 6-year gap between All-Star appearances is tied for the second longest time between All-Star game appearances over the last 3 decades. I talked to Trey about this in the factory here.
Yes.
You weren't in here. Maybe it was before you arrived. You were stuck in traffic. But do you know the ones to have done the bigger gaps, or one that tied with Ingram, 6 years?
The only one that jumps out is Drew Holiday.
That's the correct answer. Drew Holiday,
okay.
10 years
done.
between
Yeah,
appearances.
Philly,
That's right.
and then Milwaukee. Right?
2013,
Or was it-
Philly.
Was it Milwaukee?
2023, Milwaukee. Yeah.
He didn't squeeze one in with New Orleans. Yeah.
Can you name the other one that did 6 years?
6 years.
Just like BI here. He's a Hall of Famer. He's retired. I said to Trey, he's has an incredible Q rating. Everybody, almost everybody, and I feel like everybody loves this guy.
Beloved, for sure.
Nobody has a bad thing to say about him.
The only creature who could maybe have a bad thing to say about him is a bat.
He's a Manu Ginobili.
Yeah. Well played.
Bats hate this guy.
Bats do hate this guy.
6-year gap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
05 and then 2011. And those were the only 2 All-Star appearances for him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And related news here, just to pivot back to the Spurs a little bit and talking about BI being selected to the team. Did you see what Spurs coach Mitch Johnson said? He said, quote, "I do think it's very interesting that De'Aaron Fox and Stephon Castle have not been named an All-Star. 7 teams in this league have multiple All-Stars. And we played pretty good against a lot of the top teams in the league." So he's like, why do we only have 1 and now a lot of these other teams have 2? He went on to say, the only way I can think that we're deserving of just one All-Star means there must be an awful lot of people that have Victor Wembanyama as one of their frontrunners for MVP.
Cooking.
Nice. That was pretty slick.
That
there
is
from
really
Johnson.
good.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh, we don't have 2 All-Stars. Well, that must mean Wemby's a frontrunner for MVP. So, yeah, look, Fox and Castle they don't have like mind-blowing stats, I think, is a knock against them if you care about that. But they're an elite team, and we debated who would you pick between the two. I think Fox would,
That's probably
I would
part
have
of the
above
reason.
them. Yeah, maybe that part that they're cannibalizing each other a little bit. They're both good, but that was Mitch. Good stuff, Mitch. Any other thoughts from last night before we get to expanding this league to 32 teams?
Nah.
All right, well, let's do it. Let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll explain what we're doing in the NBA expansion draft.
When it comes to betting on your favorite NBA players, nobody does it like FanDuel. Like wagering on Victor Wembanyama scoring 40-plus points in fewer than 30 dribbles. That's not a line, but it should be. I don't know how many dribbles he had, but it didn't seem like very many last night. From points and rebounds to threes and assists, FanDuel is the best place to build your player prop story. Combine your favorite picks into a same-game parlay or track every stat live all in one easy-to-use app. And right now is the perfect time to join because new customers get $150 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. So bet on the players you love the way you want. FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA.
So NBA expansion has been rumored for years now, but late Sunday night, the Dallas Morning News reported that the NBA Board of Governors is likely to vote on expanding by 2 teams this summer, and that Seattle and Las Vegas are favored still to be those 2 destinations. Silver has talked about this, obviously, in the past. I think he's even said it's sort of coming in 2026, or he expected it to, or at least the vote to happen. And again, he has even mentioned by name Seattle and Vegas as the most likely spots. I know I saw some people in the stream team wondering, are you sure? Are you sure we're expanding? You think those owners, 30 owners, want to obviously sort of share the revenue, the pie, although they're going to get kickbacks here too with new expansion stuff like that. Look, I think it's happening.
It sure feels like it's happening.
Yeah.
He just met with the governor of Washington, where Seattle is based. There's something happening there. It feels like it'll be approved by all those owners when it comes to that vote.
I think so. Yeah. This is happening, guys. Now I will say we're going to do our very own NBA expansion draft here today, but this is a hypothetical, and we're like using current, obviously, rosters and who's protected and their contracts. But like, if this really happens, it's not going to be for maybe 3 more years. I don't even know. Like, we're not getting teams until probably 2028, the earliest, I would think.
I would say 27, 28, there's a chance.
Okay, so not next year, but
definitely not next
potentially the year
season.
after.
But
Okay.
Yeah, because
Point is, a
Las
couple
Vegas
years.
is ready. Seattle is ready.
Okay.
Does Seattle have an arena? Like an NBA suitable arena? Because that was the reason
I
they
don't
left.
Key Arena is not capable anymore.
It's an old guy.
It's old,
old
yeah.
guy.
It's an old fella.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But okay,
who
it's going to
knows?
be a
Yeah.
couple years
Yeah.
is the idea. So this, again, is just a thought experiment, a hypothetical. We're going to play it out. Do you want to go through sort of the rules here, TK? You want me to do that?
Rule me up.
Okay, I'll rule you up. Because if the league follows precedent from previous expansions, most recently 2004, you got to go all the way back to 2004 when the Charlotte Bobcats came into existence. The framework would probably look something like this. Each existing NBA team can protect up to 8 players. Only players under contract, restricted free agents, or players with options could be protected. Players who are scheduled to be unrestricted free agents are not eligible to be chosen. Expansion teams can only select 1 player from the existing franchises, meaning if TAS took somebody from the Wizards, then I couldn't take another player from the Wizards. Once you take 1 from that team, they're done. And I guess we're working with a salary cap of about $155 million. Now, I don't know how that will actually work. Can you go over it, and then could you cut guys and stuff like that? I'm not sure, but we're working within sort of this framework.
But who knows?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And I would expect
because I was just selecting. I'm going to get the most for my buck here.
Right.
Yeah.
Why don't you come on over here, Ja Morant? We'll get to some big names. As far as the Wizards, you said Wizards. I didn't even include them.
Okay. Okay. Well, look,
they did not.
And so
meet the requirement.
Here's not what we're doing though on this podcast. At least we're not going to go through every team and do the protection on the 8 guys we think.
Right.
That will take a long time. A lot of them are pretty damn obvious, and it's done for us, Trey. And this is where I'll hand it over to you.
This is interesting,
Spot Track has already done it for us.
Yeah. That's interesting who they've protected.
Yeah, there are some curious ones that are like unprotected that could be drafted in our set expansion.
There's some big names available.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And also Jaden Ivey was causing a lot of conversation in the Slack yesterday.
Okay. How could they protect Isaac Okoro over Jaden Ivey?
How could they protect Leonard Miller over Jaden
Wow,
Ivey?
that makes
How
sense.
could
That
they protect
makes
Colin
sense.
Sexton over Jaden Ivey?
Yeah, there's some weird ones out there.
Take it up with Keith.
Yeah. We didn't do this part, but
Yeah.
we're going with what they have because I would say for
And
the
we love
most
it.
part, it's pretty good. I think it's
Exactly.
pretty good. Yeah.
We ain't complaining.
Hey, they did. Hey,
They did great.
They did.
Yeah.
Some RFAs are some restricted free agents are weird. The Bucks,
Yeah.
the Bucks are protecting Jericho Sims over Usman Jang, or Andre Jackson.
Who
over
gives a shit about that one?
Well, Jericho Sims can't catch a ball. At least give a shot with Usman Jang or Andre Jackson over Usman Jang.
Can I say before we start doing this?
Actually, we are going to do all these protections. We changed our mind.
Yeah, I know.
Let's do it.
Before we do this though, I like there are some big names. Like I think we're gonna have like decent looking teams. Like this is like what I'm expecting here because there are a lot of guys to pick from. But I bring that up because if you go back and look at the previous legit expansion teams and look at their rosters, they're basically garbage.
Yes.
In fact, unless I counted wrong, I'm pretty sure we've only had 3 All-Stars ever selected in an NBA expansion draft if you go all the way back to 1988. So going back to the Florida expansions, right? The Orlando and Miami years. And then we had a couple more after that. Obviously, we had the Canadian teams. We had the Bobcats, like I said. Like there's a couple here is my point. But I think we had Reggie Theus. He was drafted by Orlando.
Nice.
In an expansion draft. We had BJ Armstrong, who was a one-time All-Star.
Number 1 expansion pick.
Drafted by the Raptors, but did not report.
He said no.
No thanks. And Gerald Wallace did turn into an All-Star, right?
Yeah, he
does.
maybe he's the best expansion pick ever.
I mean,
Probably.
of those of since the 80s, I think so.
Yeah.
That's what we're usually looking at here.
But now
But I
it's
feel
going
like
to
there's
be
some bigger
guys
names.
you've heard of.
Yeah.
Guys with high profiles.
Oh yeah.
Some of them.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
I mean, that's a debate. Do you draft them for your teams? Like some of these big names that are under big contract. Like, well, that's what we're going to do here. We're going to get into it. So there we go. We've laid the groundwork.
Yeah, watch your cap.
Oh, we got to decide who's
Okay.
going 1-2.
Yeah, I got a trivia question for
Okay.
you. Seattle and Las Vegas don't have professional men's teams, but they have very successful professional women's teams, the Seattle Storm and the Las Vegas Aces. The Storm have won 4 titles. The Aces have won 3 titles. Between them, they have 5 different finals MVPs.
Oh, God.
So I'm going to ask you guys the finals MVPs from Seattle and Las Vegas.
Okay.
First one to miss, the other guy gets the first pick. Who wants to go first?
You go first.
Go first. Go first.
Okay. I only know 2.
I think there's 3 easy ones, 1 gettable one, and 1 that ensures we will have a first pick.
Okay. I will go first. I'm going to say Lauren Jackson.
Nice one.
Okay.
2010.
Asia Wilson.
Yeah.
Nice
okay,
one. 23
Now-
and 25.
Now I'm grasping at straws a little bit. I'm going to go Chelsea Gray.
Very good. 2023 for the Aces.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so good
This
luck
is
to you.
hard.
If you get it, you
Yes.
got it. I'll tell you, I don't think I got anybody
Okay.
else.
Seattle is recent. What year did they win?
Oh, come on.
Well,
go ahead,
okay,
go
it's
ahead.
Recent.
Recent enough.
Yeah.
Recent enough.
Jewel.
Oh, that's a good guess.
That's a good guess.
No,
Joel
it's wrong.
Lloyd.
But it ain't right.
Oh, okay.
Rat Monkeys.
Brianna Stewart won in 2018 and
forgot about that.
2020.
I forgot about
Yes. And then Betty Lennox was the guaranteed that nobody's going to get that one back in 2004.
Wow, man.
People
Walking on
forget
broken
Betty
glass.
Lennox was
Yeah.
a problem. Yeah, she was walking on broken glass.
Yeah, they win and they play in the former Key Arena. Now it's got a new name, Climate Pledge Arena. But they also host the Kraken, the Seattle Kraken hockey team.
Okay.
Right.
And I guess there is a men's basketball team that plays there, the Seattle Red Hawks men's basketball.
Okay.
Anyways, they've gone through a few renovations on the arena, so they can host an NBA team. I've decided. Not that I really know, but it sure
Sonics are
feels
coming
that
back,
way.
baby. That's great.
All right, I love it. Okay, so
So-
you get the first pick, Seattle Supersonics. Tass, I need to know what you're naming your Las Vegas team.
Nice.
Yes, Skeets through that Venom out there.
Okay.
It's a desert type of climate. Are there a lot of snakes? Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
It feels
Seems
that,
like it.
feels that
Yeah,
way.
so. Go out of the city.
Let's roll with it.
Okay.
Las Vegas Venom.
Nice.
LVV.
So this is not a snake draft either. Expansion drafts usually
Right.
work 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. And how many guys are we drafting? How deep we going? 13? 12? 13? We draft him from every team? This guy doesn't even have the Wizards on his board.
Yeah, it's okay.
Until it tells me to stop, I guess.
I have so
All right.
many players.
It's probably
so,
13, I think. 12
Yeah.
or 13.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have the first pick.
You got the first pick.
Man,
This is fun.
this is fun.
Yeah, really
This
nice.
is fun.
You got the pressure though. The big
I know
names out there.
I know.
Big names.
Okay, yeah. Let's for everyone like playing along. Some of the big names: Zion Williamson, unprotected.
Zion Williams.
John Morant,
John Morant.
Paul George,
Yep.
obviously a bit older than those two guys. Tyler Hero.
Yep.
Those are probably the 4 biggest names. Is there anyone else I'm forgetting?
Jimmy Butler.
Oh, Jimmy Butler.
Yep,
Yeah, I'm not-
injured.
Yeah, like Paul George and Jimmy. I'm sorry, a little too old, boys.
Little two old boys.
With the first pick in the 2026 NBA expansion draft, I will be handing over a jersey and a hat to Zion Williamson.
Good luck with
Okay.
that.
Taking Zion.
Okay.
I'm taking Zion.
No fans coming to your arena.
Oh, how dare you?
The guy's injured.
No, he's not now.
We picked him
He's not
number
now.
1. He is. He is undergoing the most consecutive games he's ever played in his career. It's great.
Yeah, he's like 30
right.
games. He's going to play, knock on wood, 60 plus games this year. Maybe. Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But
Good choice.
when he plays, he's the best of the bunch here,
That's
man. I'm
very
sorry
true.
he is. So I guess I'm rolling the dice on his health, but I'll take Zion Williamson. And like, yeah, we can like build some branding around like, we're doing it again. Number 1 pick again.
Wow, the first
know?
guy to ever get drafted number 1 twice.
There you go.
He was so good in
There
the
you
draft. He became number 1 in the expansion draft.
So nice. We drafted him first twice. Zion Williamson off the board. That means the Pelicans are off the board, which means, some other names that maybe you were considering. DeJounte Murray,
Yep.
Jordan Poole, Kevon Looney. Looney's interesting because not a ton of bigs, I thought, when going through these teams. It's
true.
Jordan Hawkins. So see you later. Zion Williamson is going to take up a chunk of my salary cap, though. I mean, he's like $42 million
Yeah.
in 26, 27. So like I'm looking at close to a third, but that's okay.
That's
Okay,
right.
I need
You
a
got
guy
90
to
million
put
left.
people in
That's a lot of guys.
butts and
A lot of
seats.
guys out there.
All right, Zion Williamson is on the Sonics. Oh, yeah, new Rain Man.
New Rain Man. I like it. I like it.
All right.
Yeah, you may like that one, Commish, but I can guarantee you're not going to like this one. It is difficult to skip over Tyler Hero
Okay.
as a your main guy. But injuries are very important to an expansion team. I've been there as a fan of the Toronto Raptors. It's difficult to get to that arena when your guys are just are hurt. Or they don't want to play, or like PJ Armstrong, they want to leave. I just want a guy to
Devil's
play.
advocate, though, isn't
Yeah.
it like that first year buzz, second
Sure.
year? It's like, who cares? We got our team back, or we got a team in Vegas.
Yeah.
Who cares the guy's playing? Who cares if they're healthy? Like, you're gonna fill the arena, is my point. Just like the Raptors did.
The first
They're
year.
filling Skydome, man.
Yeah, well,
they stunk.
a better example is the Vancouver Grizzlies, who left.
Well, they were putting butts in seats. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
well,
you're
at the
right. Okay.
first year, you're going to put butts in seats.
Yeah, yeah.
Is Zion going to play year 2?
Hey, how dare
No.
you? Okay, how dare you?
Anyway, you've got a talent. You've got talent there. I'm skipping over Tyler Hero because he's not playing this season. He's missed so much time this year. I'm going with the guy who plays, a guy who Trey doesn't like at all. But he's played so much in his career. We didn't even mention him as a top guy. Jalen Green.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Yep, it's a wild one.
He's played 7 games this season. I saw him playing last night.
It has been low this year.
Yep.
Last year he played in 82. The year before that he played in 82. Through 4 seasons before this year he missed an average of 5 games. He plays a lot. He is a high flyer. For casual fans, they will see highlights from Jalen Green, potentially dunk on a Wemby, dunk on a somebody, and they're going to get into my arena in Las Vegas.
If they were both healthy, Hero and Jalen Green, you would take Jalen Green over Hero? Jalen Green makes more money, or it costs more.
They're
does he
close.
not? They're close. They're like
36
33,
versus
36,
33. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's under a contract for another year, Jalen Green. I guess you could look at that.
I
as
would
good.
definitely think about here. This was a short that we made last year, right? It was start, bench, cut, Hero, Green, Pool.
Oh wow, wow.
Things have changed since then. Pool's getting cut now.
Yeah, yeah. I would assume so.
Yes, he is.
Well, yeah, it's a good debate. Hero or Green. I think I would take Green. Either way, Tyler Hero doesn't play, and I think that's a part of it throughout his career, especially. Green's hamstrings are back, and they're all right this season. I'm taking Jalen Green. I understand. This is a difficult draft. It's difficult to
I love
pick.
this. I love this so much. Okay, I have the obviously, the third pick or whatever, my second pick. I'm trying to win right away. I got Zion. I'm hoping he's playing.
Winner.
I need a point guard. I need a guy who's a vet, who's a leader, a proven winner. Give me Fred VanVleet.
Okay.
Who I was shocked to see was unprotected in this.
Yeah.
But he has an option, so there's that. I guess that's coming into play here.
The reason is he's injured, I assume.
That too.
He hasn't played this season.
He's coming back, man.
Yeah. He was there. It's a risk though to take Fred.
Hey, but I need a leader. I'm gonna have to obviously I got a lot of money going to my two main guys here now in Zion and Fred. I'm gonna be getting in a lot of younger talent. I need a guy to help be a coach on the floor. So that's why my thinking with Fred VanVleet being available.
Yeah, to me, you've got vibes of the Lakers yesterday against Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, how dare you?
Not playing.
How dare you?
Not playing.
What are you
right?
talking about? Your guy played 7 games.
Well, yeah. Again, as I said, he played 82 last year. The year before that, he played 82. Anyway, so. Your team's fun to start. Big names, eh?
Yeah.
Big Z.
Hero's still there, man.
Yeah, Hero's still
go
there.
for him.
Yeah, interesting.
But now it's a dilemma because he already did the start bench cut. So he would, in theory, have to bench Hero.
Well, the money thing here through Spot Track was a concern here because those two guys combined would be about $69 million.
Yeah. For Jalen Green and Tyler Hero on your team.
Yeah.
Basically almost half your salary
The
cap.
same guy.
Yeah.
Maybe not the best.
Yeah. So I'm
strategy.
fine. I'm fine. I don't want to take a risk
Okay.
with Tyler Hero. But I obviously have a flyer in Jalen Green. I would like somebody to coordinate what the heck is going on that floor. So position-wise, I'm going into my spreadsheet here. I had a really fun time creating a spreadsheet for this. Oh, boy. The point guards aren't all that good.
No, I thought the bigs and the point guards were few and far between in this experiment.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's not good at pick number 2, in all honesty. But that's the nature of this game.
That's the nature.
I'm taking a guy who is going to get people excited about basketball. There's going to be hardcore fans who look at this guy and are excited. Lou Dort is going on my team.
Dort.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of guys off of our list here because
Yeah, a lot of
OKC had
Thunders.
Isaiah Joe, Aaron Wiggins, the other big Jalen Williams. Lou Dort has a team option, right? Yeah.
That's right.
Lou Dort, fascinating. I get it. I like him. I wonder what Lou Dort will be like on another team if we ever see that.
No, he's going to hit people.
Well, I just wonder if he'll be as good as he is
You're allowed to hit.
on that OKC team. Okay. I got to start, obviously, scaling back on the contracts of my guys here. So we mentioned him earlier in the show. I'm going to take Julian Champagny on a absolute discount of a deal. What's he, 3-4 million?
Oh, yeah.
I need some guys like that.
Just a flat 3.
I need
Flat
some scorers.
3.
Oh, now Trey's favorite guy, Jeremy Sohan, is unavailable.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Don't worry, you'll be able to get him as a free agent.
Right. Okay.
I was right on that one, by the way.
Yeah, don't even play this guy.
Yeah,
He's
they
struggling.
don't play him.
Okay, but your thoughts, Commissioner, on Julian Champagny?
Sure. Yeah, good get for $3 million.
Okay.
I think he could have waited, but
Well, I thought he's going to take him at some point. I want to get there before him.
Yeah, I had Champagny high on my board. There's no doubt. Interesting stuff. I picked too many guys on my list here now. So my grade A guys, I've got a color coded grade A guys.
Yeah, I'm like,
I have similar. It's too similar to Lou Dort. I have a Jordan Walsh graded A. Why? That's a little high. Jaden Ivey,
styles here.
Benedict Mathurin. Who's available?
Yeah.
A big Rudy Gobert. I had a hard time either putting him in grade A or expensive.
Dort and Gobert, you got a defense.
We got a
Holy-
defense.
We're competing.
Yeah, we are. We are a hardcore team. We are a hockey market. I mean, just guys who fight. But in Vegas, not so much. If I was playing in Seattle with the Kraken, be different.
You got
with the Golden Knights, it's
Golden-
not the same. It's not the same game. Las Vegas is a different town, man. It's a different town. Yeah, as far as money goes, this is very interesting. We got to break this down. We got 5 minutes on the clock, I thought.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's go. You gotta get your pick.
take trade
Call your
calls.
pick in, man.
This is way too short. All right. Yeah, Rudy Gobert, come play on our team.
Rudy, go
Wow,
Bear.
Rudy, that's a big, biggish deal, right? 30. What is he? 33
He's
million.
36.5.
Okay.
36 a lot.
Defense.
Yeah, we got a big
Yeah,
D.
you got
Big D.
incredible defense here. People are gonna be pumped to go see that.
Jalen Green's going to score 35. Don't worry about that.
I like it.
All right, I'm up here. Man, ooh, I forgot they're still available. I need to.
Levine's right there for you.
No, no,
there.
no. A lot of the Kings.
Kuzma?
I'm not looking at a lot of the Kings.
No, you think they're
even though a
sitting?
lot of them are available in this draft. Levine, Sabonis, DeRozan, Monk,
Pirtle?
Carter.
You like him, Pirtle?
The Raptors are interesting because there's Mamu,
They got
super
lots
cheap.
of guys.
Okay.
Quickly, Barrett, Pirtle, and then Jameson Battle. No, I mean RJ Barrett of all of those guys and Mamu, I have my eye on, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the Grizzlies, and I'm not taking John Morant, and I am gonna take Ty Jerome.
Cheap.
Taking Ty Jerome, him or Gigi Jackson. I'm going a little older, I guess, in Ty. Because I really want to compete for a play-in right away in Seattle, man. They deserve it.
They deserve it.
So Ty Jerome, gone.
1-8 Thunder versus Sonics in the playoffs. Come on, that's exciting.
Jesus.
How exciting is that? Ty Jerome, thanks for coming back when the season was already over for Memphis. Scottie Pippen Jr. as well. But Jerome's at least been hooping, I do think.
Yeah. Yeah. And like he's like in his prime, so to speak, right? I think he's 27. He's a bit older, so.
Yeah.
Okay, Memphis is off the board. See you later. John Morant will not be obviously.
John Morant not selected.
Not drafted.
No.
Tough. I thought you may pick him because you thought him being
it was Zion.
dealt to the
It was
Miami
Zion or
Heat was
him.
going to bring him back to life if he was dealt to the Miami Heat.
I mean, you could have put Zion with Ja together. I mean, but
could've.
then, man, you'd be scraping at the bottom of the barrel for contract to fill out the rest of your roster because that's like half your salary cap. But anyway,
The thing is about these drafts is there's only 2 teams, but you're picking from 30. I mean, I think you can go pretty deep on your roster here. So that's why I'm making an excuse for my next pick.
okay.
I'm going super deep with this gentleman. I could probably pick him 5 rounds from now, but I don't care.
Take him.
This guy was averaging 28 points, 52 from the floor, 43 from 3, a block and a steal in the G League. And this guy he's too young. He's a baller. Kobe Buffkin's on my team.
Oh my god!
Oh my
You
Yes.
definitely could have left him, and I like him. But I guess you could have been concerned I was going to take Bronny James or Jared Vanderbilt from the Lakers or something like
Well,
that. But
listen, the point guards are a little bit lacking. As much as I respect Emmanuel Quickly, it's a lot of money
I'm not,
right now.
Yeah, I'm not putting all that money to him.
So I got a guy named Kobe. Las Vegas.
Okay.
That's a sell. That's a sell. I mean, the guy's name is Kobe. It's a sell. I'm filling seats.
I want to get a big. I was actually thinking of taking this guy 3 rounds ago.
Filling seats. We got a guy named Kobe. Come and see us play. That's awesome. The Mamba. The new Mamba for the Venom?
Is it that? Oh,
Come on. That's
nice.
good.
There you
Okay,
go.
I like this pick now.
the guy hit a right-handed floater yesterday. He's a
That
left-handed.
was his one make?
He had 2 makes.
Yeah, it was 2 for 10. You're right. My bad.
He was
What's
struggling
my
a
bad?
little bit.
Can I see my my roster? Of
Yeah,
the
we gotta
money,
check-
the money. I
you
gotta
wanna
see
check the
money.
cap?
I gotta put my glasses on.
You
to
got
read it.
53 million left to spend on probably
That's
8
it?
players.
Okay,
That's fine.
I know, but I was like,
It's fine. Look at you. Could
Again,
get,
Spot Track allows you to go over.
no, I thought for a second.
you could get John Conchar. No problem.
No, hold on. I'm taking.
Easily
I'm
get
taking Paul
Isaiah
Reed.
Jackson.
I'm taking Paul Reed.
I gotta find him.
B-ball Paul.
B-ball Paul.
He's on the
interesting.
Detroit Pistons.
Selection.
Yeah. I'm happy with that. I was going to take him a couple rounds ago. I didn't know. I thought he was going to be one of these guys that might be a steal. He's super cheap. He can start. Paul Reed.
Got to start managing the Bucks. I'm with you. I'm taking a guy who's super young, who's just involved in trade deadline day, but I think has some upside. I'm taking Vince Williams.
Oh,
He's on the Utah Jazz.
that's right.
now.
That's correct.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
correct.
Yeah.
Which means Conchar is no longer available.
Yeah, you had your chance at Conchar. You said no,
I blew
not
it
right now.
I absolutely blew it.
All right, so these are your starting lineups, basically.
Yeah.
Through 5 rounds, the Seattle Supersonics are going Van Vliet, Jerome, Champagny, Williamson, Reed. The Las Vegas Venom are going Bufkin, Green, Dort, Williams, Gobert. Smalley's with the Tolly.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Different strategies.
Yeah, man, I got a lot of roster still to fill out here. Eh? Holy crap! This isn't easy. Man. This is
Somehow
a
you
tough
have
job.
more money left than Tess does.
Wow,
there.
all right, well, that's good.
Rudy Gobert gets paid a ton of money.
Yeah, that's expensive.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to do this just for shits and giggles. I will be taking on a super affordable $3.5 million player option. But he could be yours if you want to offer a future first round pick. I'll take DeAnthony Melton
Oh, good pick.
from the Golden State Warriors.
That's a great pick.
Only to try and trade him to you.
Trade bait.
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta stock up the war chest of assets.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, that's another question for Spot Track. Guy Santos over DeAnthony Melton? Quentin Post over DeAnthony Melton? Come on.
Yeah, we know you weren't making these protections. Melton would have been the number
Quentin
one. It would have been
Post?
Melton, then Curry in that order.
Yeah, because he's a decent player right now.
Okay, so you like that pick.
Yeah, I'll think
Did you
about
have him on your little spreadsheet there?
it. He's on my little
What grade?
I went solid with him. My color code are A grade, high risk, old. Take a flyer.
Yeah.
Not I'm taking a flyer, not a high flyer. Expensive. I mean, this color coding wasn't ideal. it's just like what I think of a player.
That's good, man.
Kevin Porter Jr. doesn't even have a color code. He's just
Oh my
he's
God.
out of here.
Are you taking him?
No,
You're not even taking
I'm
him.
not taking him.
I thought he was going to save the Milwaukee Bucks franchise
Well, they
and
need
keeping
him.
Giannis.
He did, I guess. He's still there.
Yeah, for a little bit. All right, you're up.
It's time for a solid player. There's lots of bodies out there. Hold on a sec.
Patrick Williams still there?
Oh yeah.
Patrick Williams, come on, man.
What's his contract?
Just an easy 18.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, for like 100 more years after this. You want him now before you run out of money.
Man, he'd probably be like the third Williams on my list.
JD, can I get the board?
I would take.
board
I'd take
again,
Grant Williams
please?
over
Man,
him.
he could give you 7 and 2 any night.
That would have been my third Williams if Jalen Williams was still available. Big Thunder center. Grant Williams, I definitely would take over him, and then Patrick Williams. Wow,
Hey, top 3 Williams, that's not bad.
top 3 Williams in an expansion draft. All right, Tess, where you going?
guard. Yeah,
These guys, look at these guys.
I'm scared. I'm very scared at the guard position. I wish DeAnthony Melton was still available.
Yeah, big get.
I'd take him in a heartbeat because I went Kobe Buff. There's just not a lot of guards out there. Let's be completely
No,
honest.
not on decent deals. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
But
if you don't want quickly, and you don't want Levine or DeRozan, obviously, or Drew Holiday, like these are just massive contracts still.
listen, I just want a guy who can get the ball up and down the floor. Mm-hmm. And I've watched him.
That's the bare minimum.
I've watched
Can
him
you dribble?
But I've watched him grow from a G League player to a capable NBA point guard. This is super cheap. He knows Kobe Buffkin. They're familiar with each other. Keaton Wallace. I'm taking Keaton Wallace.
Okay. I mean,
This is a G League.
I like this.
That's a completely fine sort of end of the expansion draft guy. That's a very expansion draft type
that
guy.
is good for your cap because according to Spot Track, his contract is $0.
Yeah, that's the thing about
What?
Spot Track.
He's just playing for free.
For the love of the game.
But once you pick him, he gives his cap hit. Like JD did. Oh no, it doesn't come up there. When I did it,
Keaton Wallace
it was
had 0.
2.29.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So either way, it's super
Loophole,
cheap.
the Wallace exception.
Where the hell is Keaton Wallace right now?
He just got traded.
He was on the Hawks.
He's still not. Didn't get part of that deal. I think
So he's
still
on
with
Atlanta?
Hawks. Yeah.
Okay. I just want to
Yeah.
make sure that we're not drafting. So Kuminga, who was never really even considered in our
considered.
draft.
Wallace, Hooper.
Buddy
Yeah.
Hield could have been an option, but he's gone now.
Yeah,
He's
those
on the
guys
Hawks.
are gone.
Okay, back to me. I got to get some youth here going.
He's familiar with Kobe Buffkin.
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys know
important.
each other?
None of you guys know each other. It's ridiculous.
They played together.
Ty Jerome and D'Anthony Melton, do they know each other? No, I don't think so.
Okay, I'm contemplating between two restricted free agents here.
Okay.
Benedict Mathurin and Jaden Ivey.
Mm-hmm.
And okay. I'm in Seattle. I'm a Canadian. I got to play the Canadian card here, the homer card, and I'll take Benedict Mathurin.
Who is on the Clippers?
He's on the Clippers, so that takes out Bogdanovich, Bradley Beal, Isaiah Jackson, Nicholas Batum, who are all unprotected. But I'm taking an RFA and Benedict Mathurin.
Another free guy. Good job.
Yeah, I know. See, that's why it's sort of silly. I'll have to obviously come to an agreement on a contract with him, but whatever. Okay.
Yeah. For some reason, when I selected him doing this draft, he comes to $9.187 million.
It's the hold.
I guess.
Yeah.
But that other guy you mentioned, he's ready to go. I was reluctant to take Jaden Ivey for a while because I've got a Jalen Green. So, there's some overlap here, but there's room for growth, Jaden Ivey. I know your leg was taken out last year and you haven't become that guy just because of that injury. Didn't have training camp, but you're on our team. You're going to Vegas, baby. Jaden Ivey.
You're going to Vegas.
You're going to Vegas, baby.
We've seen him in Vegas in a pool. We know he loves it.
Great call.
Oh my God, how did that not come up? Yeah, it always comes
Forgot
up.
about that.
He can get the ball up the court. You saw the clip from earlier this week
come
where
on.
he's directing traffic. Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Oh, well, other way.
Oh, that was incredible.
That was
Ball up
great.
and down the court.
Okay.
I like he's wearing number 31, though. Sadaransky style.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's Reggie Miller style, man. That guy can shoot.
That's a great point. He probably is a Pacers fan, would be my guess. Jaden Ivey, he's an Indiana guy, I believe. So.
I didn't even say that. I didn't even mean that when I said Reggie Miller.
I actually hadn't thought about it until you mentioned it.
All right, back to me. I need another big. And there are not a lot to pick from, but this guy's got some potential. We thought he might be dealt at the trade deadline. Apparently, the Raptors would have had to give up a first-round pick to get him. So I'll just take him in the expansion draft. Day'Ron Sharp of the Brooklyn Nets, $6.2 million team option, I believe. So Sharp joins my Seattle Supersonics.
I think he's good.
Super Skeets.
I think he's a good player.
Yeah,
Day'Ron Sharp.
yeah, I like him as well.
Big
here.
boardsman.
I like where I'm getting him here in
possession
this
guy.
draft. I got 8 guys, I think. Yeah.
Day'Ron Sharp and Paul Reed, they make things happen.
What's
out
my
there.
money situation? I got.
Oh, you're looking good. $38 million left.
Ooh.
Enough to fit Pirtle in there. You can do Pirtle and Patrick Williams, no problem. Don't worry. You're gonna have to get some more of these $0 guys.
yeah, exactly.
That's the key. That's the hack in this.
I have my one. I have one $0 guy. I'm hoping Tass doesn't pick, but we'll see. All right, Tass, back to you here for your. I guess this is your 8th pick. I think.
Yeah, when you said big guys, I thought you were thinking about Mamu Kalashvili.
Yeah, I mean, I like him for sure.
Who isn't a traditional big guy by any means because he's not so big. But, that's where when I color-coded him by position, it's like, is he a center? I suppose he is, coming off a bench at $2.81 million. He's joining the team.
Wow,
Yeah.
Mamo?
Okay,
Yeah.
got to get a Raptor. Man, I didn't take a Raptor on my Sonics team.
That's good.
Maybe that's good, actually.
Yeah, you need a little shooting, I believe, as well, Tass. So that's a good get.
Oh, yes.
Mamu.
Good call.
Okay, good pick. I like that pick. Congrats to you. You said nearly 40 million.
Yeah, you're rolling
I only got,
it.
what are we doing? 12 or 13 guys? We don't know yet.
Yep. Something like that. We're at 8. We've gone 8 rounds here, so at least another 4.
Because there's some good guys, but I was
these
like,
guys?
I was a little hesitant on their contracts. Like, okay, so let's name some good guys. Like Grant Williams is a good player, 14 million. Obi Toppin, he's like a $15-16 million guy. Kuzma, no thanks. Wendell Carter Jr.,
Yeah, it's all
a
right.
$20 million guy.
Little pricey.
Little pricey,
pricey
but he's
price.
locked up for a couple of years. Rudy, we talked about it. I think that's a little too rich for my blood. All the Kings guys, too rich for my blood. But I could afford one of these guys, what I'm getting at here. Okay, yeah, give me... Man, do I take Obi Toppin or Grant Williams? I never thought I was going to have to debate that with myself. Obi's injured. This is the problem.
He's out.
I already
been
got a
out for a
bunch
long
of
time.
injured guys.
Grant Williams was out all last year.
I know,
You know?
I know. I'm going to take Grant Williams, though. I just like it. Good vibes.
Good vibes.
He's going to be great in the community.
Now that's true. That's a great point.
We got to like rebuild the trust of the Seattle community. So we need to like show up to a lot of school events and hospitals and old person homes, as they're known. And I need Grant to be a guy out there just connecting with people. I know he likes cards too. He's big into cards and Pokemon. And he can play. You know what? The guy can hoop still.
Connector.
I do have some older guys. I like this makeup of this team. I got a lot of older guys. Not old, but like guys that can actually still play here in their prime. Okay, Grant.
Yeah, I had Grant.
Top 3 Williams.
You had Grant Williams on your list?
I had Grant on my list. Yeah.
Good.
That guy is a connector. Guy's got some assist highlight reels from the season. So yeah, that was he was on my team. Actually, after watching the Charlotte and Detroit fight, it was Grant Williams trying to get everybody together. And that's when LaMelo Ball's like, what are you saying, man? Get out of here. Yeah. You could see LaMelo Ball's face. Like, okay, I've had enough of you. Let's move on. But
He's a goofball for sure.
I did have him on my list. JD, if you don't mind bringing it up, I am now concerned about dollars. You guys got me thinking about dollars.
Yeah, you got to watch out. 34. You got 34 mil left.
And that's why I'm a little reluctant to pull the trigger on a guy who's very expensive in Malik Monk. Because there hasn't been a king taken on the board.
Yeah,
there hasn't been.
No king has been taken.
Exactly.
He's like one of the more affordable ones.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're priced out of Levine and Sabonis at this point. Hate to break it to you.
You like Devin Carter though?
You could do DeMar.
Yeah, Devin, he's all right.
Yeah,
DeMar. Nah, yeah. Devin Carter.
No, you can't do Patrick Williams anymore. Ivy was selected, wasn't he?
Ivy was selected. Yeah. He's out of here.
Yeah.
You're right. You had your chance.
Yeah, I just want to get the most on my money, so I'm spending as much as I can with this contract. I'm going Malik Monk.
Malik Monk, wow. I mean, pretty good player here, selected quite late.
Yeah, very good player.
Yeah, yep. All right, I am taking an absolute, I guess I'm sort of screwing Tass here a little bit. I have 2 Celtics on my list because there's 2 affordable Celtics.
Oh.
I think.
Yeah, he's on my list too.
Luka Garza and Jordan Walsh,
yeah.
I think are both completely fine, sort of end of the bench rotation guys. Obviously, some young guys here. They don't make a lot. I'll take. Looking at my team here, do I need? No, I don't want Garza. I'm sorry. I'll take Jordan Walsh.
Yeah, that was the pick.
Yeah.
I'm Walsh over Garza as well.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah,
Good.
He was the only one. He was the only one on my list.
Very affordable team option.
Very affordable.
Jordan, welcome.
All right, here we go. We're at 9 rosters spots taken on my list. I wish I was going for a little bit more established player here. Well, actually, now that I look at that list that are available, guys on my spreadsheet that aren't there, I'm going for guys. That's a flyer. I'm taking flyers. Usman Jang, you're on my team.
Wow.
He's a Milwaukee Buck, I believe.
He is.
Wow.
He is. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, you can't take Kevin Porter Jr. anymore.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm taking a guy that I don't think Tass would have touched, but I'll just take him now because I do want him on my team. I see potential in this guy. This is scouting Skeets here.
I did notice that once you put your glasses on, you got a Sam Presti look.
Okay, all right.
So that's exciting.
Well, I see some. I see an elite defender in this guy. I think the limitations are going to be on the offensive end, but that's okay. Mohamed Diawara.
Nice pick.
Restricted free agent on the New York Knicks. You're going to have to do some scrolling to find him there, Commissioner TK.
I got him at 1.2 million.
Oh, okay.
But that may be after putting him in. So he may be a zero.
He was always going to be a guy I was
now.
drafting as one of my late picks because I do legit think he's going to be a solid player in this league because he brings it on the defensive end.
He's a great pick.
He wears number 51.
That is, I believe, correct.
Weird.
That is a weird number.
One of the weirdest ones out there.
A wonderful pick.
French guy, right? Yeah.
Yes. And he can shoot it. He can shoot it.
Oh, I mean, he doesn't shoot a lot.
No, he does not.
But you're right, actually. It has him as 40% from deep.
Knockdown Diawara, they call him.
Well, that's way better than I thought.
Yeah, so you got
This guy's 20 years old, man. I need some Utes on my team.
Need some Utes.
I need some guys that can maybe pop off here. So I got him. All right.
JD, can we go back to the board? Because unfortunately on my spreadsheet, they're not matching who's available here left on the board.
Cam Jones still there. Michael Potter still there.
Yeah.
Dunk contest contestant Keyshawn Johnson. You could get him.
You're a venom, Potter.
D'Angelo Russell.
D'Angelo Russell. Get some vets on your team, man. He's like $5 million.
Yeah. So as I said, I play in an arena that likes some. The guys play an arena that like to fight. I'm taking Goga.
Nice
Oh,
one.
I was hoping to get Goga because I had money left over. Man, nice pick.
Still good. He's still good.
He's like, what, 7 million?
Yeah.
8 million? Yeah.
That's good.
All right, this is my 11th guy, and I have $21 million left. Hold on here. Hold on.
Clay.
I could get Wendell Carter Jr. It's not bad. Clay. Yeah, just get Clay. We'll have the retirement party.
Come on. Clay Thompson riding a boat in Puget Sound.
Damn. When you put it that, that's good, man. That is good.
I don't see that. I don't know where these Orlando guys are. I don't see any Orlando guys. Maybe
Yeah. Well, Goga's gone.
Goga just got picked.
Oh, I can't take one.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
so
can't get Wendell
that's
Carter
decided
Jr.
for me
Yep.
now. So now maybe I am looking at Clay Thompson. Let's go. Where did Clay play?
He played at Washington State.
There it is.
I'm taking Clay for shits and
Wazoo.
gigs. Yeah, man.
Nice.
Clay Thompson firing away, trying to set some records in the twilight of his career, playing for the Seattle Supersonics. I could see him rocking a Sonics jersey. Actually.
Oh,
I think
he would
that
love to
look
rock a
cool.
Sonics jersey. Bet he has a Ray Allen Sonics jersey somewhere in his closets.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There'll be debates. Who had the prettier shot? And they'll do side-by-sides, Ray Allen and
See,
Sonics.
so beautiful.
All right, Clay Thompson. You literally talked me into it. I didn't even have him in the run-in here, Clay Thompson. Dallas. Oh, no, I did, actually. But he makes a lot of money. Well,
He does.
17.5.
Yeah, but you get those free guys. It's all nice.
That's
all
true.
Nicey nice.
Yeah, so I'm at 11 roster spots. I only have about 6 mil left. So I'm going right up to the line pretty much here.
Okay.
I'm going with Julian Strother. Come on
Nice
over.
one.
Why not? You're a scorer, my man.
Cheap. No Zeke, no Najee.
I think Julian Strother is from Las Vegas.
Oh.
Yeah, I was looking up players that are actually from Las Vegas earlier today, just doing that stuff. Him, Zach Collins. I forget who else is in the mix, but I'm pretty sure Strother is.
All right.
Hometown
Okay.
boy.
That's a nice
gonna love
fit.
it.
So, just for the podcast listener, I know some of everybody on YouTube can see the list, but like if you look at big names left, like I can't take them because of limited space. I have like $4 million, but Max Strus is a guy on Cleveland who was unprotected. He makes 16 mil. A bunch of Pacers are there, and one of them I got my eye on in Johnny Furphy, but Obi Toppin, Jay Huff. Nobody was selected from the Heat, right? So, but those are Hero and Wiggins, so
Yep.
super expensive. Paul George, Philly, nope, too expensive. The Wizards, Tess said he didn't even have him on his list, but
There's a
D'Angelo
Champagny.
Russell, Cam Whitmore, the other Champagny.
Justin, yep.
Yeah. The Clippers, nobody selected from, right? Bogdanovich.
No, you did. Benedict Mathurin.
Oh, thank you. I forgot to take it off the list. Okay, they're gone. And then Portland, Drew Holiday, and Jeremy Grant. Those are huge contracts. So honestly, all that to say, like I really can't pick a lot of these guys. It's like Cam Whitmore or Johnny Furphy. I can't even take Cam Whitmore. Give me Johnny Furphy.
Johnny Furphy.
Yeah. What's
Furf.
the flight from Australia to Seattle? Is it a direct? It's got to be.
Probably. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Can you fly? From
Johnny
Sydney
Furphy.
to Seattle? Johnny Furphy. I think that's basically my team.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We'll let Tassa pick his last guy here.
I only have 1.4 left, but I'd love to go over the line and pop some champagne here in my Las Vegas
I'll
arena.
allow it.
You're taking the other one.
Yeah.
That'll be nice. We'll be like Rivals Week immediately. Expansion Rivals Week.
That'd be great. Yeah. Brother versus brother.
That's right.
Yeah, so we each have 13 guys, I think.
Okay. I think we just call it there. That's my team. I'll list it for everyone that is listening. In order, how they were selected, I had the number 1 pick overall here in our expansion draft. And I did get basically right to our cap, I think it says. I know there's some like hijinks there with restricted free agents. But anyway, my team is Zion Williamson, Fred VanVleet, Julian Champagny, Ty Jerome, Paul Reed, DeAnthony Melton, Benedict Mathurin, Day'Ron Sharp, Grant Williams, Jordan Walsh, Mohamed Diawara, Klay Thompson, and the Aussie, Johnny Furphy. I will have Lee Ellis in my locker room. All right. I'm very happy with that roster.
Nice.
Yeah.
My team is Jalen Green, Lou Dort, Rudy Gobert, Malik Monk, Jaden Ivey, Gogo Bataze, Usman Jang, come on, you can do it, Julian Strother, Sandro Mamukelashvili, Justin Champagny, Vince Williams Jr., and 2 guys who play together, Keaton Wallace and Kobe Buffkin. Buffkin was taken early.
Buffkin went early, but you still got some good guys.
Man, you don't think Bronny James would be a bigger draw than Kobe Buffkin?
No.
His name's Kobe.
Number 1, his name's Kobe. Number 2, he was drafted very high because he can play basketball.
All right.
No offense.
All right. That's cool. Put it in the order of like the cap hits, I guess. Is that what it was doing there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Yeah, and that's why when I was reading them, I could have started with Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
Because he gets paid the most on my team. But for the audio listener, I didn't want to start with Rudy Gobert. You don't want your lead to be Rudy Gobert, name-wise. But I understand. I think my team is more disliked overall.
You got 3. So I'm just looking at like the makeups of our rosters, like positions. I mean, I got a couple centers. You got a couple centers. Like I think we did a fine part there, at least in building
These look like teams.
a team that you could play all positions. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll have to get the poll up.
Yeah, I mean, just off a quick glance, I'm thinking Supersonics higher ceiling, Venom higher floor.
Okay. All right.
Just the one commissioner's opinion.
That's good analysis.
That was a very fun experiment.
I was supposed to wear my button-up shirt today too, but didn't get to ironing it.
I was reading that, like, when we get to this, this is not something that we can all get excited that will be televised. They don't do it like that. Apparently, they haven't.
Yeah,
I
don't
think you
so.
actually, you as Las Vegas, me as Seattle, we send in our list, like in the order of how we would prefer them and get them, but you send them in blind to what I have.
Huh.
So we don't like get to go like back and forth. That's what I read.
Weird.
And then it's like, oh, okay, that's who you wanted. And then they just cross it out, obviously, and said teams if you have duplicate guys on teams.
I would be so excited to have like a column, when you write, you have a group of people writing a column and you have the question for one guy and he responds to the question for the other person and they respond. That's what I would love to have. You pick my pick. You pick my pick.
Email draft.
An email thread. Yeah.
Cool. Different way to do it.
All right, we did it. Good stuff there. The NBA expansion draft. It's in our books. Will we do this again down the line? You betcha.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because it'll be a completely different set of players who are available.
Exactly.
Great.
And that'll be fun.
We also did that draft long enough that NBA suspensions have been announced for the
Okay.
Pistons-Hornets fight.
Okay.
According to Shams, Isaiah Stewart, your leader, 7 games. Miles Bridges, 4. Musa Diabate, 4. Jalen Duren, 2.
Okay.
Well, you guys called it.
I was pretty close. I think in even the weighted of the guys, because you said Duren got the fewest.
Duren fewest. Yep.
Then there was a tie between the other two. And,
Bridges and Diabate, 4.
Okay. Yeah. And then obviously I was wondering if Isaiah Stewart was going to get more than 5.
7.
I said 5 to 10 and they split the difference.
Yep.
You were like, no, 10's too high. And then we're like, okay, let's go 5. But they're like, yeah, man, you've done it before. Okay. But do we know if the All-Star game will count till Jalen Duren's missed games? No.
Yeah, he could be done. They play tonight and the All-Star game.
You should be able to come back.
You should be able to come back right after.
Well, boy of the night, sponsored by Bus Driver Appreciation Day. This is a new short story by C.A. Demi, debuting now at bloodhoneylit.com. Think about the words coming out of my mouth right now. This is a story of basketball, cults, and animal stampedes. Think about the words that just came out in that sentence alone. Bus Driver Appreciation Day is humorous and exciting venture about escaping the apocalypse and gaining the respect you deserve. So, this Boy was sponsored by this short story here from C.A. Demi called Bus Driver Appreciation Day. I know you had it open.
I read it yesterday.
Yeah?
Unexpected. Twists and turns you would never guess. Huh. I mean, like you said, basketball, cults, and animal stampedes. Those things don't normally go together.
Yeah.
So the story takes you in some unusual places.
Okay, so you were entertained.
I was entertained.
All right. Well, bloodhoneylit.com if you want to check out that story. And Boy goes to Victor Wembanyama, scored 37 of his game-high 40 points in the first half, 13 to 20 from the floor, 4 or 6 from deep, 10 to 12 at the line. He had 2 assists, 12 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 block in very little time. Will we see this guy score 70-plus points in our lifetime? I say yes.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. 70 happens more than you would expect.
Yeah.
Luka, Mitchell, Embiid.
Oh, I forgot Mitchell. Yeah.
Devin.
Devin. Exactly.
It's a while ago now, but yeah, good call. Okay. Congrats to Wemby on the Wool Boy. He how many Wool Boys will this guy rack up here? Now that we brought back Wool Boy, pick 'em tonight, Tess. 28 teams in action.
Amazing.
28 teams because we got the All-Star weekend right around the corner, and we only have 3 games on tomorrow night.
Yeah, the last game for many teams going into the break, including the Knicks and Sixers. Pretty sure they don't play tomorrow. Obviously, the Knicks don't because they're playing on a back-to-back. Going into Philadelphia, where Philly is the favorite by 2.5, but I think the Knicks bounce back after yesterday, an embarrassing loss against the Indiana Pacers in overtime. They did Jose Alvarado wrong in his home debut. Philly returning after a 5-game road trip, so that leads me to believe they're not going to be all that cooking. No, it takes a little bit to come back. Embiid questionable. When I read the injury report, Barlow questionable, Grimes questionable, PG is out. Mitch should be playing for the Knicks. Deuce is out, while OG could be playing. That right toenail avulsion may be okay. But yeah, I read that and I thought, ooh,
gross.
Gosh, sounds weird.
Yeah, he's been out. I guess it's 3 games. But we'll see if he comes back. But you guys both have the Sixers taking care of business at home.
Not a back-to-back for them.
Yeah, I mean, they went to overtime last night, the Knicks, so that was a part of my reasoning as well. But we'll see. We got some decent games on tonight, though 2 teams are helped out by all this suspension news. The Hawks being one of them. They play the Hornets tonight.
That's a big
Down
game
a couple guys,
wise, actually.
Playing race-wise, that's huge. They play in Charlotte tonight, those 2 teams. I think Jalen Johnson is back for the Hawks. I think, did he play in the last game? I know he's like was in and out there, but anyway, I think he's playing in this one. And then the Raptors get helped out by the no Jalen Duren and no beef stew of it all, especially for the Raptors who lack in the big guy department. So maybe that's a closer game because the Pistons are up in Toronto for their final game here before the NBA All-Star weekend. We got Clippers Rockets again, Blazers Wolves, Thunder Suns. That's
Kings
sort of
Jazz.
fun. Kings Jazz. Yes,
Big one in the reverse standings.
Pacers Nets even as well in the reverse standing. So anyway, tons of games on. We'll talk about as many as we possibly can. Maybe we'll do some drafting of tonight's best games on tomorrow's show. You'll have to join us at 10 a.m. Eastern.
Does Spot Track have a drafting tool for best games of the night?
I love it. I love how.
Yeah, it was pretty smooth, actually.
Oh, great.
Did have to close a lot of ads, but look, we got to support our free website somehow, right?
That's right.
We love the resources.
Can you pay for? I think you can pay for
Ad-free Spot Track?
Yeah.
Interesting. Let us know, Keith.
Keith, we'll Venmo you some money, Keith, for having that set up. And you know, he did us a solid, I guess, because you reached out to him because we were thinking about doing this. Then we were looking at some of the rosters, the protected, the unprotected, and like some of them weren't making sense.
That's right.
Like we were like, oh, this isn't gonna work that well if these are like a mess like this. But they fixed it. They went in.
Yeah, there was like the Thunder had 9 players protected. A couple other teams had maybe 9 protected.
Yeah.
But he said Leonard Miller protected over Jaden Ivey was an intentional choice.
He's a knower of ball.
He's a knower of ball.
I was upset because I wanted to draft Leonard Miller to my team, so I was bummed, but also respect.
Okay, the stream team was saying that the commissioner should not influence picks. Do you think in the NBA the commissioner should influence picks? Like Adam Silver's just like, hey man, that guy's named Kobe. His name is Kobe. Think about how that'll sell in Las Vegas.
Hey, that guy can dribble up the floor.
These guys know each other.
Hey, this guy's great in the community, man.
2 guys named Julian got drafted. That's pretty amazing.
Oh, Phillips and Champagny.
No, Phillips and you can have them.
Oh, wait, Phillips didn't get drafted.
Champagny and Strother.
Oh, Strother, Phillips.
A lot of Julians
was
in the
Phillips
league right
available?
now.
I think he may have been.
Yeah, he was
one
available.
of the guys.
Yes.
Could have went all Julians.
All Julians.
All right, we'll call it there. That was a long one. We started a little bit later today, but we will be back tomorrow, like I said. So join us at 10 a.m. Eastern. We will have that Thursday show tomorrow, talking about all these games tonight. And then Friday's Drop Podcast, we do our All-Star Weekend predictions. That's always a fun one for us as we make our predictions. And we'll talk about what other NBA news we have to dig our teeth into. Maybe worst of the week nominees as well. So that's Friday. I'm looking ahead. Sorry. Tomorrow's Thursday. Sorry. My bad. Clipper Bros.
You heard it here first. Have a great time. Turn up. Love you guys. Awesome.
Thanks for joining us. And remember, when Seattle gets a team, they'll probably be playing in the Climate Pledge Arena. Doesn't really roll off the tongue, but
No.
just thought that's an interesting name.
And you must respect the hell out of it.
pledging
As a climate pledger
towards-
yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the key arena to my life. Didn't work so well either. Well, I still think key arena when you think
Yeah,
Seattle.
we're calling it Key Arena.
Climate pledge.
Brace the day, people.